Let me do a quick intro. So Laurie McKinney is a entrepreneur, artist, creative in Princeton, West Virginia, and I'll mention these because in case you feel too shy to. But she's has an arts collective. She runs an arts gallery slash store. She's helped seed several businesses, a lot of them being do-it-yourself types of do your own pottery, do your own woodwork, create your own music, like create your own band. Seeded a lot of new food stores coming in, and food shops and cafes. Runs like an open mic. Started a mural program. Started her own little burner type of event called Culture Fest, which attracts thousands of people. Then took all this on the road with a TED Talk slash concert series called Create Your State, so she can share these models all around the state. And I'm missing something. What was the other thing? Oh, she writes her own music around the movement and all the things that she shares, and writes music songs about it, and doesn't have the time to actually produce the album with all the songs she's actually performed. But so anyway, Laurie, go ahead, please.
I honestly, I forgot about the screen share because I was in the midst of a bunch of stuff today, but I had maybe a couple of pictures just to kind of show you where we are, just to kind of give you a kind of positioning idea. So let's see here. Where's my screen share thingy? Let's see here. So this is where we are. I guess that the Riffraff has been a catalyst hub because we open this space and allow people to come in and create, gather people together. Southern West Virginia is, kind of an under-resourced, it is a very under-resourced locale, and the people here have they have a self-esteem problem. Is generational. A lot of people feel left behind, like they don't matter, and if they just fell off the face of the earth, no one would notice. So that's a lot of the uphill battle of really empowering people and allowing them to, value their own worth. The Riffraff, we planted roots on this street that was pretty much abandoned for years and years. I don't know, I felt a calling a while back. I have this melody and lyric just flowing through me, and recognize the power of music and the arts to transform. And I didn't realize or didn't kind of plan to come back to my hometown, but I ended up here and met some incredible people to work with. We started Culture Fest, World Music and Arts Festival, in 2004. So we're set to celebrate our 17th annual this September, and we may be celebrating it virtually. But the notion is to promote unity and respect for diversity. Feel really passionate about using music and the arts to build bridges, and I just know that that's the way. The Culture Fest is it's a convergence of creative minds, and it's on a beautiful mountaintop. So that's a giant telescope that this guy brings. So it's a lot about bringing people together to imagine the ways that we can live, and we co-create the world for 4 days together. And then I guess the relation to Burning Man is that it's not just about what we do on that mountaintop together, but it's about how we take that and build it out into the world. So we empower each other and share ideas. And sorry, my phone is ringing behind me. We planted roots in this space. The street was pretty much abandoned. We do a lot of transformative music programming and arts programming. It's an unlikely scenario for this type of energy, but I guess that's what makes it paradigm shifting and transformative for people. My sister opened this amazing music school and created all these kid rock stars, and it's not just about being good at music, but it's about changing the world with the music. And these kids do a concert tour called the One Voice Project. It's an empowerment tour, and they're teaching kids to be kind and not be assholes to each other. And so much that these kids go through these days. And so they use their music to spread the notion that kindness is the way. These transformative events that people aren't expecting here in our town. Yeah, this is how we shift life for people. public art and like inspiring, empowering messages like create, transform, inspire, these types of words, shifting people's experience of their place, transforming spaces like this into spaces like this, so things like this can happen. This is called Artist Alley, and makes moments like this happen. But basically the notion of taking a very depressed and somewhat hopeless situation and using music and art to transform it and then share that out with the world. This is the Downtown Countdown, a New Year's Eve celebration. Nobody expected anything like this to happen in our town. But it has been really interesting lately. Like I've been spending the past decade and a half trying to get people to come here. And the street this past week was just crawling with people and all these wonderful new businesses. And it was so sad that I wanted to like stick my head out the window and say, go home, because it wasn't okay for them to be here anymore. And so we're in this moment. But when we re-emerge, I definitely see mutual stakeholding as the way that we're going to build next. I know that not every business in this neighborhood is going to be able to hold on to their space or hold on to their building. And I know that this type of thing, Kate, that you're doing is going to be the next step for our neighborhood. And so really grateful to be connected with all of you.
Thank you, Laurie. Does anyone have any questions for Laurie?
Sorry, where am I?
I'd love to, I don't know as though this is a question you can answer now, but I'd love to learn more about the ways that you've used art to bring the community together and like give them a sense of hope. It just seems really powerful what you're doing. See a lot of benefit for our project too in it.
Yeah, I'd be happy to share conversations with you about that. I'd love to share this information. We've built toolkits and stuff about creating public art, and everything that we've done, we've created a blueprint for so that we can share it. Yeah.
Any other questions?
I just want to say again that I think that's awesome. And I think that all of the projects that have been described, I'm really excited about. I really appreciate being brought on this call. And I don't have anything specifically to share about a project that I'm working on, but I'm collecting ideas, and I'm looking to be growing something. And then hopefully in the coming weeks, you'll see me on another call, and I'll be bringing an idea and asking for your support on something.